Well, I'm delighted to be here. It's another launch of Giving Tuesday, this amazing movement that has no owner, has no boss. It's yours, it belongs to all of us, and it's great to be part of it. And I think it's an event all about encouraging and celebrating the different ways in which it's possible to donate, to give, to volunteer, to campaign, to share support for good causes. Any cause, the one you're interested in, whatever that happens to be. And it's a little bit under 6 months to go. Gosh, it starts to get more and more exciting in the office as the days clock down. And it's wonderful to see so many of you here. It's great to have the venue filled and to see you making a real effort to get in the lift, to get all the way up here. So, the idea of 7 or 8 floors just left me panting after walking from the bus to get to the venue. I'd particularly like to welcome all the Giving Tuesday partners. And do you know, it's you that gives life to Giving Tuesday. It's not a campaign unless you were part of it. And so really, for me, Giving Tuesday is you. It's nothing else but the way we come together and do things to make a big difference on that one day. We aim to make things count around the world at the Charities Aid Foundation. Our objective is to transform more lives, more people's lives in communities all around the world, especially in places where some of the deprivation is at its most severe. And Giving Tuesday is a campaign we're really proud to be the promoter, the leader, if you like, the one that facilitates it and tries to help everyone to make the most of it. Of course, it falls on the Tuesday after Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Oh dear, aren't those great days? Think of the deals you're going to get. You know, have you registered with Amazon yet so that you get that best discount on the thing you never actually wanted in the first place? But it'll be cheap. And then on the Tuesday we can do something to give back, to celebrate the good that's happening, the good that's in the world, and that we can somehow in this process, beginning tonight, to help you, to support you and your organisation to make the most of the day. It's grown enormously since 2012. Henry, I don't know how he manages to sleep at night worrying about all the things that are going on around the world on the day itself. And it's now one of those enormous days, the biggest day of giving in 55 countries around the world. And it's been significant here in the UK. We do a lot of research polling at CAF, and one of our polls showed that 1.5 million people said in the UK that they were likely to do something for charity in the future as a result of Giving Tuesday. And that's phenomenal. But that's kind of at the core, it's the essence of the ethos of the campaign, to reach people who wouldn't normally be involved in the work of charity, might not even think of certain activities as charitable, and inspiring them to get involved and to do something for others, to do some good all the year round. We also publish research on giving trends, and UK Giving is one of the flagship pieces of research which has been running for a number of years, so you get a good longitudinal view of what's happening. And in the latest research, we saw this worrying trend, which is also reflected in other countries, the US, for example, where the number of people giving to charity is declining. It's slow, but it's declining. The amount given, it holds up, which means that fewer people are giving more, which is really interesting and needs more digging, and I know the team are looking in deeper. But these are uncertain times, they're unprecedented times of divisions in our society, of uncertainty, of tension between people. And these are the days when we ought to be celebrating the work that's done without profit, without anything but the social purpose to make the world a better place. You saw some of the stats on the screen earlier. Last year, $98 million donated to good causes through PayPal alone worldwide, up 53% on the year before. And in the UK, we've got, it's difficult to measure it because it's a movement and we don't know what's going on in the movement. It's uncontrolled. It's this great event. But we think about 7.8 million was donated online in the UK on Giving Tuesday last year. And we were #1 on Twitter in the UK every year since it started here, every year, without fail. And last year we had a whole selection of celebs. And this is always difficult for me because I don't know which celebs you would like to be associated with, you see. I'm not even sure who some of them are, although I vaguely do. The people in the office do, or at least some of them do, I think. But it's Victoria Beckham, Stephen Fry, Dua Lipa, Sir Patrick Stewart, Carla Delevingne, Sir Richard Branson, beauty face as some call him. But seriously, lots of people of significant influence willing to get on their phones and to tweet out about Giving Tuesday, and I hope practically support as well. So, how are we going to get bigger and better this year? How are we going to top it? Well, the answer to that question is with you. It's what are you going to do? What are you going to create out of this opportunity? It's great. We're proud to be working with 2,600 organisations. The number grows every day. You have a look at the list and it's getting bigger. Already getting ready for Giving Tuesday. And I'm really pleased that some of our partners can come and tell their story this afternoon, this evening. Tell us a bit about what they were doing, because it's that real life, speaking about what happened on the ground, that is just fascinating. I have to say a big thank you to Porter Novelli for their hosting this more or less, for hosting us this evening. Up on the terrace, looking out over London at its best. It's fantastic, isn't it? And on a warm day with a glass of cool white wine, it'll be perfect. And that's obviously what Giving Tuesday is about. But it's good to celebrate, isn't it? And I hope you feel inspired as you leave tonight, motivated to help make Giving Tuesday 2019 the biggest and best it's ever been, and for you to be a part of something quite special. So it's my great pleasure to introduce our next speaker. It's Brad McAfee, who's the global CEO of our host, Porter Novelli, and he's based in New York, and he flew over specially just to come and speak to us this afternoon. Or at least he fitted us into his schedule. Anyway, Brad, thank you for your support. Please come up and have a chat.